What's going on, guys? I made this video like last week. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out. It's actually really terrible. But much like my Big Smoke video, it only took 10 minutes to put together, but it took me 4 days to even upload it. I was so set on not uploading it at all, to be honest, because of how recent the issue was. But then I just pulled the trigger because my friend kept telling me to upload it. But I feel like at the least I need to make another video about the subject so I don't look completely insensitive. I mean, even though I am, but I'm sure everyone has heard about the situation at this point, and honestly, if you haven't heard about it yet, then you probably just don't live in America or something. I don't know, to be honest, but basically what happened was a child somehow got into a gorilla's enclosure, and they ended up shooting the gorilla to free the child. I probably couldn't even make my way into an animal exhibit even if I tried, so props to this kid for being a ninja, but you know, at the same time, I probably wouldn't want to be in a cage with an animal that could potentially kill me. But one of the reasons why this is so controversial is the kid was only 3 years old, so maybe it partially lies on the parents that they didn't keep track of their child. But I mean, when I was really young, I found myself lost plenty of times at like Walmart or something, and I don't blame that on my parents, that was just me being dumb. But my question is, how did a 3-year-old or anyone get into a closed environment at a zoo for a gorilla? But what has been even more controversial is if the gorilla should have been shot in the first place. And the thing is, this gorilla was actually an endangered species, so naturally there's going to be people upset about it. I've been asked what my opinion on this is several times already, and I just don't care, to be honest. But what I mean by that is not that I literally just don't care, but it's the fact that they killed an endangered gorilla to save a 3-year-old's life, and I just honestly don't see the problem with that. And the defense of the animal that I've been hearing is that the gorilla was just trying to protect the kid, or he was just kind of, you know, hanging out. But, like, obviously you haven't seen the video, because if you consider this protection, then you're not human. You're probably a gorilla yourself if you think this is how you protect a child, by dragging him around by his ankle and practically waterboarding him. After seeing that, a gorilla basically waterboarding a 3-year-old, I'm pretty sure you'd be fine with them killing it to save the child's life. Unless you're one of these people. Ladies and gentlemen, this has just been turned into a race issue. This is proof that literally anything can just be blamed on white people at this point. I mean, this has really opened my eyes to the real problem of the situation here, and that is, if this little white kid wasn't busy being so white, this gorilla would have never died. I mean, besides the fact that the kid was actually black, but I mean, okay, obviously it was white parenting. Come on, guys. I mean, all of those white parents out there, look what your kid's doing. They're climbing gorilla exhibits at the zoo. This is all your fault that the gorilla is even dead. Wait, what was that? The parents are black too? That's Okay, maybe this wasn't a race issue, but apparently to some people that obviously haven't done any research think it is. And the thing is, no matter what race the kid was, honestly, I'm glad to see that there's people more worried about the gorilla than a kid getting dragged around by his ankle in a river. This kid right here, like, why should I care about him? This gorilla died because all he was trying to do was protect this child. But let's be serious for a second, because honestly, I feel pretty bad for making light of this situation. Like, this was probably terrifying for everyone involved. I didn't want the gorilla to die in this situation, obviously. I was thinking they could have used tranks, but I read that they didn't because it would agitate the gorilla even more and would probably end up hurting the kid. But it came down to either the gorilla or the child, and in my opinion, I don't see the problem with them taking down even an endangered species to save a child's life. Like, honestly, I would just want the kid to walk out of there alive rather than the gorilla. Literally, the only things that should be controversial at this point is, how did the kid get in there in the first place? Why is Winston so OP? And why are all white people crazy? But that's pretty much all I have on this topic. I just wanted to say something because of my previous video, so you guys knew I had at least some of a soul left. But I guess I'll take a second to address any updates, not that anyone cares anyway. But I just got a new computer, that's why I have GTA 5 as background gameplay right now, because it's the first time I could play GTA on my PC without my computer having a stroke. And I know in my last video I said I'd be uploading probably 2 times a week, and I will, but just not right now, because I'm kind of on vacation because my brother is visiting, so I don't really have time to record or especially edit, because I want any free time I have to go to hanging out with like family and friends and stuff. But in about 2 weeks, I'll probably have nothing else to do with my time and just resort to spending a lot of it making videos, so you have that to look forward to, or not, because my videos are pretty terrible. But Also, I've started to live stream lately, and it's actually pretty fun because in my videos, it's just a streamline of content that's trying to be something, if that makes any sense at all. But on Twitch, it can literally just be anything. Like, it can be just me chilling with a couple friends on Skype, or it could be me and 20 other people being obnoxious and loud playing games.
They'll never find me.
What
Oh my god.
That was tabbed out.
Yeah, they're gone.
Oh no, no! No. Okay.
What the fuck is
Hey,
that?
that was another headshot. Another headshot.
What?
Another headshot.
What?
It's definitely smurfing. Definitely a smurf.
Dude, why are you so salty?
So that's something else to look forward to starting actually right now. So I hope you guys liked the video, and I'll have another one out for you in about a year's time, and I'll see you guys later.